as usual, don't say That's the first thing. Don't say Let's count the times I said No, that's not cool. Hey everybody, how's it going? Landon here. I saw okay. Hey everybody, Landon here again. I just wanted to go through a few things that I thought about for soundproofing my room. Somebody posted on Reddit, there's a guitar forum, I think it's /r/guitar, and somebody was talking about soundproofing, and I'd done a video a while ago about that and what I've done for my jam room, and it made me think about a few things, some ideas and recommendations. So I just wanted to go over the top 5 things that I could think of. Not really in any order, but just 5 things that I think are important if you want to do something like that. First thing you want to think about is know what kind of sound you're trying to eliminate or block. And so I knew right off the bat I was just going to be looking at stopping guitar frequencies. So that's a high frequency, it's not a lot of bass. So if you're looking at doing something that's going to block drumming or something with loud bass, you really got to plan for that. I didn't plan for that at all, so I'm happy with what I got, but that's what I was going for. So the second thing, it kind of goes along with that. Take your time and plan well. So take your time to actually think about what you're trying to do, and then do your research and figure out what's out there. Take a look online. There's tons of videos and blogs, and there's lots of information about what you can use to do soundproofing, so you can figure out exactly what you need and then not make the mistake of creating something and then having it not work, because that'd be the most disappointing thing. I did that. I did spend a lot of time figuring out what I needed, and then I got the supplies. So that actually leads into my next thing. Purchase quality products that you know are reviewed and work well. So for example, I did that. I looked online and I found what I needed for blocking guitar sound. Don't just go out and buy something cheap because you think it might work. Actually look it up and see if it's the right thing for you. So something like in this wall behind here, I've got Roxel Safe and Sound, which is a sound insulation. So I made sure to check for that. That was the right one to get. I didn't get something like the Corning pink insulation because that wouldn't do the same. That wouldn't have the same effect. So, I mean, it might have been cheaper. It might have been the same price. I really don't know, but it could be it could totally be the wrong thing. So you don't want to get the wrong stuff. The next one. So this is actually something. It's to do with. Well, you see this switch right here. This is just a regular light switch. Originally, when I built this room, I'd put a dimmer on here, because I wanted to have some kind of low light and just like a relaxing mood, which would have been nice. But what I didn't realize was that the way a modern dimmer works, apparently it's not so bad when it's fully up, but as you lower it, a dimmer is actually, it's a circuit that's being turned on and off, and I believe it was something like 120 times per second. So it's creating this noise that you're not hearing, but your amps and your guitar pickups, they hear it. So I'll demonstrate that. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm outside my jam room, and obviously not the same lighting, not the same microphone, not the same setup. So this switch on the wall here, that's a dimmer switch, like that. And I'm going to show you exactly what you get if you have that. So when I had that in my jam room, it was on the same circuit as all the wiring that I had my amps and everything plugged into. Everything in that jam room is on the same circuit. On the same breaker, I guess. Is it the same circuit, same breaker? I'm not sure the term. But anyways, this is what I was getting. So first I'll turn it off. You can just hear. So here's what you get. Alright, pickups are right in front of the dimmer. Let's turn that on. So that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of noise you get. And if you're trying to do recording, even just playing, that's very annoying. It kind of sounds like a Space Invaders video game or something crazy like that. It's actually kind of a cool effect if you wanted something I mean, it's not something I would want. Anyways, that's what I was talking about. So the lucky thing is that that's something you can fix. You can take, it's just a wall outlet. It's a switch. You can switch that out. You can pop that out. So that's not a mistake that really matters. The top thing I can think of is, unless you are spending an insane amount of money and you have actually professional services coming to do a soundproofing room for you, don't expect to completely eliminate the sound in your room. I mean, you can do only so much. In my video, I did a sound test, and you know what? I'll post what the ratings were. I did a decibel sound test with the outside the room here with the door open and then with the door closed, and it reduced the sound maybe 10-15 decibels, I think. It wasn't completely, but it's enough that I'm in a basement, so I can play guitar down here. The little bit of sound that is coming out doesn't carry the rest of the house, so it's perfect for that. So yeah, as long as you have expectations that are reasonable, and depending on what you're building the room for, it's a fun thing to do, and it's very rewarding if you do it right. So those are my 5 things. That's all I can really think about. I'm sure there's a lot more, and people might have more ideas. I didn't spend years doing this. I spent, a few months. Yeah, so I just want to do a quick video about my top 5 things, recommendations for soundproofing if you're going to be doing that. So that's it for today. Landon here, Lando27 Music. So come back again, check out my other videos. Please like and subscribe. I will do some more reviews soon, and come back again. And always remember, point of this is to play guitar and have fun. Okay, that's it for today. See you later.